Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. This is Reading Addict. It's very nice to see you after so many days. I remember previously I used to post videos every other day or 3-4 times in a day. But these days, due to increased workload, I'm unable to post on a daily basis and I miss posting videos every day. And I miss reading a lot of books all the time. Previously, when I was in a different job, I had a lot of time. I had some free days when I would keep on reading, I would keep on listening to different audiobooks, and I would, get absorbed in the books and the content, and I would feel very much, productive. When I read, I feel very much productive because I think I'm gaining new skills, I'm gaining new knowledge, or I am refining my knowledge, adding something and removing something and emerging as a new 21st century person with the enhanced knowledge and by, canceling some convictions. So, in this video, I will talk about a little bit about this book. It is Yolk by Mary H.K. Kwai. How to pronounce this? These names are so difficult. No worries. It's a new book. I believe it was released last year in the initial months, or I'm not sure. So it's a very new book. So far, as you can see, I just have read these many pages, which means I have read 58 pages and it has 390 pages. So if you want to see how Mary looks like, she is the author of this book. So far, book is interesting and I would recommend this book to a person who wants to come to Canada or US or North America and who wants to understand the culture, because there are certain words, certain things, certain names which can be understood by natives only, which can be understood by people who have been living in North America for a very long period of time. So if you are planning to come to North America, it is a highly recommended book, because in that way you will understand certain cultural things which is very important in a young person's life. One thing that I particularly didn't like about this book, that, and it is the case with most of the books, but let me talk about this book. This book is very good in terms of learning about cultural things. So in terms of morality, this book, I don't think, deserves any marks. So what is morality? Morality is something, you have your moral systems, you follow your convictions, but I see that there is no morality in this book. The protagonist, she's having, sex and stuff, and things which is immoral in my opinion. In other person's opinion, it can be moral, but moral component is missing, having random sex or stuff. So I didn't find it cool. So I know that, before reading this book, I knew that morality will be missing in this book, and it will be just, cultural discussion revolving around 21st century stuff. So this book is about two sisters and the relationship, the progress of relationship between them. In the beginning, they are not on talking terms, or they talk a little bit, but when so I don't want to reveal any, plot related stuff, so let's not talk about this book at this stage. So yeah, the morality component is missing. So when there is no morality, I don't enjoy that particular book. I have no particular complaint against this book. I really like it so far, because I could learn so many new cultural things, and I could understand and relate to it as well, what's going on in our society and how it is relatable. What happens when we commute in the subway, what happens when we interact with a stranger, and what happens when we walk or go to our workplace and we meet same people every day on the street, how we feel. So those things are very interesting and thought-provoking. I really like that. So that's all. That's my observation so far about this book. If you have read this book, write down in the comment box, guys.